Arcade1UP just announced 4 more cabs, or should I say 6 more cabs, coming this fall in 2020. New tech, new titles, and multiple versions. What a crazy week. Let's check it out. Hey guys, thanks for tuning to ToyKade, and holy cow, what a crazy week of announcements, from the hyped up Arcade1UP announcements to the spreadsheets from Mac Games, and of course the hugely anticipated PS5 reveal. But for this video, I want to quickly run over the Arcade1UP announcements and what it really means. Before we start, let me know in the comments below which Arcade1UP title got you excited. Was it what you expected? Were you disappointed maybe? I know I was initially underwhelmed, but as the information sank in, the future for Arcade1UP looks amazing. Shoutouts to Retro Ralph 1UP Weekly. Love that show, as those guys have really upped the content quality. So check out their weekly Sunday streams. Let's first talk about the huge surprise of the lot, Ms Pac-Man. Who would have thought Arcade1UP will be releasing this title after all the legal battles between Bandai Namco, GCC and NetGames? The complex licensing issue made this title dead in the water, but somehow Arcade1UP has pulled this off and delivered a surprise to all the die-hard fans that's been calling for this title since day one. The announced version will come with 4 games: Ms Pac-Man, Galaxian, Pac-Mania and Pac-Man Plus. But Scott Backrack, the CEO of Tastemakers, on the IGN interview did accidentally announce the wrong version live on stream. And he stated Ms Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Rally X and a 4th game that he couldn't remember. This was then confirmed by John D on the Retro Ralph show. So that's the final game selection for one particular SKU. Depending on the retailer, there may be slight variations of games here and there. So expect 2 versions to be released this year. And this is also a direct-to-consumer on Arcade1UP website. Arcade1UP and retailers will start taking pre-orders over the coming months. I'm sure this won't be the only 2 versions of Ms Pac-Man we'll be seeing. Seeing how many variations of Pac-Man we got, expect the counter case, cocktails, bundle editions in the near future. Next cabinet announced is the XMen vs Street Fighter cab, which will have 4 games. XMen vs Street Fighter, XMen Children of the Atom, XMen Mutant Apocalypse, Marvel vs Capcom, Clash of the Superheroes. The interesting title amongst the lot is the addition of the console title XMen Mutant Apocalypse. This raised a lot of eyebrows in the community, and John D on the Retro Ralph show did explain the reason for this. We're trying to tell a story, and I don't know a lot of people know that. When Capcom created these series of games, they were kind of telling a story in a sequential order. So Mutant Apocalypse basically refers to a storyline back in the 90s, and so it is a big part of the history of X-Men. For this particular product, Arcade1UP has confirmed they'll be offering a base model with no bells and whistles for $299, but other retailers will have lit marquees, risers and stools. Though it wasn't really discussed much on the IGN interview, there will be 2 versions of the Marvel themed cabinet, as confirmed by John D. The first SKU, which is X-Men vs Street Fighter, will release first, but we will have more information on the other cabinet version. The second version, which can be seen on the reveal trailer on IGN, shows 5 games: Marvel Superheroes, Marvel vs Capcom, X-Men vs Street Fighter, Marvel Gem Wars, and Marvel Superhero vs Street Fighter. John D further said, "We won't have a special edition, we'll probably have certain retail exclusives that are slightly different from each other. One may come with stools." Will this have Wi-Fi and be the second cab to offer this after NBA Jam? Although not confirmed, it looks like it will be heading that direction. There will be exciting stuff that will be in that machine that will blow people away. And John was not able to answer the same question on Retro Ralph and provided a generic stay tuned message. If this was Wi-Fi, it will be an instant buy for a lot of fans out there. One final confirmation John D provided on the Retro Ralph show is there will be 2 variations of the school to match the 2 different variations being offered. The next title announced is Big Buck Hunter Pro, and this is the first product from Arcade1UP for light up gun. A category everyone questioned whether it will be possible or not, and how they're going to implement the tracking required on LCD screen. And the cab is designed closely to the original arcade machine. Firstly, the game will include 4 games: Big Buck Hunter Pro, Big Buck Safari, Big Buck Hunter Pro Open Season, Big Buck Hunter Safari Outback. This cabinet is definitely targeting the same fan base as Golden Tee, and will definitely have lots of fans pondering what's next. Scott confirmed that this is the first of many in light games, stating, "Open up the genre of shooting games for us." And this was only possible with an upcoming Kickstarter known as Sinden Technologies, which has revolutionized the approach to light gun technology on LCD screens. Definitely check out Retro Ralph's video, who is a huge fan of Sinden Tech, and also he goes into detail how the actual technology works. I'll also leave a link to Sync Technologies in the description below. What this all means is there will be heaps of gun games on Arcade1UP roadmap for many years to come. In terms of price point, John D has confirmed. Would say it will be towards the premium prices that we have. I mean, you're talking about 2 guns, right? You're also talking about a nice custom cabinet as well, so it's going to be on the upper end. Then finally is the Marvel digital pinball machine. We already got a taste of Arcade1UP's digital pinball offering back at CES when they revealed Star Wars and Attack from Mars. Games were not revealed, but 10 games will be included. Haptic feedback accelerometers has been confirmed, and the latest addition is the digital plunger. Scott stated on the live show, "We're closing the gap between a real pinball machine to a 3/4 digital pinball machine." You can see the host kind of cringed at Scott's claim, but hey, can't blame Arcade1UP for trying to promote their product. But John D does share with the community the amount of effort that went into the partnership with Zen Studios. Their engineers, their programmers are working with the software and our hardware to make the games optimized for this right, to make sure that all the haptic feedback is tuned. So I'm saying is you can't get a DIY cabinet and think you can stream or put illegal games on there and think it will work correctly. It's not that simple. I'm telling you, just the amount of resources and money that we spent on these game development were true. We're basically game developers now, working with legit development companies. Release timeline is still targeted around the 3rd quarter, and this is not just for Marvel, but also for Star Wars and Attack from Mars. And a price of around sub 500. All will be released at the same time this fall. Say late August, September-ish, around that time frame. There you have it guys, 4 titles announced at IGN Summer of Gaming. But what to take from this announcement was not just the titles, but what it means for Arcade1UP and the roadmap. The fact they managed to deliver Ms Pac-Man when most of us said it was impossible shows the power and ability Tastemakers has. To be able to offer the first light gun game on LCD screen using the latest technology shows any game is possible. The future looks good for us die-hard fans. Let me know in the comments below which cab you'll be getting on day one. For me, if the Marvel and Capcom was Wi-Fi, it would definitely be the first one I'll be getting. Okay guys, as always, thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button, as there is more Arcade1UP news uncovered last week that I want to share. Till then, I'll see you on the next one. See ya.